Good day everybody, Shane here, welcome to my channel Time Horizon. I will take the opportunity to quickly introduce my channel here and then we can get into the portfolio. My plan with this channel is to bring you with me from the beginning of my portfolio through to being financially independent with a fully passive income. I intend to upload a video every month covering my portfolio as it grows. I also have a keen interest in other financial assets, including crypto, silver and gold, and I also like to collect rare books. I will from time to time make videos covering these subjects. In this video I will introduce my portfolio, which I've just started this month. As you can see, I'm currently making $56.03 a month. Not much, right? But as time goes on, I hope this figure will exponentially increase. I want to show you every move I make and be fully open about my portfolio. I am Irish, but I do live in Australia, and as such my portfolio will cover both the ASX, which is the Australian stock market, and the US stock market. I will go through how I organize everything here in the portfolio. So in the first column I have the stock/fund, so you'll see the stock name and maybe the stock symbol. Next is going to be the symbol. So for Fortescue, actually I have a mistake here, but for Fortescue it's FMG. If I click this, I'll show you. So this brings you to the market index page of Fortescue, which will have all the information in relation to that stock. Next we have the stock and fund details. So this will give us a brief description of whichever stock we're talking about. I just fixed that symbol there. So for FMG it's the exploration, production and sale of iron ore mainly. I also have when they pay their dividends, so bi-yearly, twice yearly. For SXE it's yearly. The investment tab is how much currency I put in, and this will include brokerage fee. Also on currency, all prices here will be in Australian dollar, even the US stocks, which will have converted over to the Australian dollar from the US dollar. Weight column, that's the percentage of what each individual stock takes up in my portfolio. So for SXE here it's 24.81%. So as you can see, it's quite high. I do want to have no more than 3% weight in each stock as I fill up my portfolio, and just to make sure we're well diversified across the portfolio. So the next column we have shares. So for SXE it's 1,500 here. Obviously each one will have its different amount of shares. The next one is the book price, so that's the price of each share. Then we have the yield, which is self-explanatory, 6.06 for SXE. Then we'll have the annual dividend, so for SXE 0.04. Then we have the annual income, $60, monthly income $5. So I will go through each stock here that I've purchased so far, which isn't a lot. I think there's 4 at the moment. I do intend to fill up each line on this portfolio, and just to make sure, as I said, we're diversified, and obviously we'll have ETFs as well, which themselves will be diversified, and we'll have loads of diversification throughout this portfolio. So first we have SXE, Southern Cross Electrical Engineering Limited. So it's obviously a ASX stock. They provide electrical instrumentation, communication and maintenance service across Australia. This one is has a dividend yield 6.06, as I said, and it is 100% franked. What franked is, for people that are not from Australia, this is a function in Australia that stops the dividend investor having to pay tax for a dividend in which the company has already paid tax. So this can vary, it varies from company to company, but obviously SXE here has 100% dividend, so that's good. And it's trading at the moment at 66 cents per share. Next we have Fortescue Metals Group. Their symbol is FMG. They're mainly an iron ore producer, but they also explore copper and gold. Is one of the top producers of iron ore in Australia and is well known in Australia. It pays dividends bi-yearly, and this year it pays a massive 23.88% in dividends. Whether this continues into the future, I don't know, but I thought it was worth buying some of them. Its current share price is $14.60, and it's also fully franked. So I'll just show you their page here on Market Indexed. Just where you can see, if you go down to the dividend history, you can see that's 100% franked, and by yearly, so they've paid in March this year they paid $1.47, and then the second dividend payment was $2.11. So on here they have the dividend yield 24.67%. So next we have our first US stock, which is SLVO. Now SLVO is a ETN with a yield of 31.51%, and it has a very convoluted method of earning currency. I'm going to be careful with this one. I will not be investing too much in it going forward, but I am a bit of a silver bug, so I do want to buy some shares and just see what happens with it. It's currently trading at $5.27 in US, so converted over to the Australian dollars, $7.14. I have 140 shares in that one. And lastly, we have the Beta Shares Harvest Fund. So its symbol is HVST. It's an exchange traded fund in Australia. The fund seeks to provide regular income compromising dividends and franking credits from Australian shares. Harvest has a dividend yield of 6.28%, and one thing I really like about this fund is that it pays dividends monthly. Harvest's current share price is $13.77, and they have a varied franking rate due to it being a fund and investments in different stocks. So guys, that's it for this month. That's all I have so far for different stocks. Obviously I'll keep buying, and hopefully our dividend income keeps going up from month to month, and I hope you continue to watch my videos. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and that will really help me grow this channel. Obviously this is my first video, so thanks so much for your time. And just remember guys, this video does not constitute investment advice, and I'm not making recommendations for anything covered in this video. I am not a financial planner, and I'm merely an enthusiast, and you should do your own research before buying any stocks and speak to a qualified financial expert before investing any of your currency in the stock market. Also remember, past performance does not guarantee future performance. Goodbye.